Brought to you by CHM, a biblically based alternative to health insurance. Learn more at chministries.org/budget.
So issue or problem that came up is we had a murder happen right next door to our home.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. My wife is a stay-at-home mom with two under two at home, my two little ladies. And so obviously, like, she was at home and everything went down and all that fun stuff with all the cops showing up. But so she doesn't feel safe there anymore. It wasn't like a gang violence thing. It was just a crazy,
was it random?
crazy guy. Yes, I would say. I guess you could call it random. It's like a crazy guy decided to go after some family members. I'll put it that way. So,
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Yeah,
a crazy guy.
Crazy guy just decided to try and just succeeded in killing one of his daughters, and then tried to kill another one of his other kids. And that
so
one got away.
wait a minute. The murder was domestic violence gone crazy. He knew the people he was killing, and they had nothing to do with your family.
Correct.
So this is not a crime spree in the neighborhood. This is crazy people lived next door.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So why would your wife be afraid?
Well, she was at home through.
No, but do you have crazy people in your family that are going to come attack you? Because that's what happened.
No, at least not that I know of.
Well, that's what happened, right?
Not that I know of. It's fair.
It could be. But
I feel the same way, Jake. I feel the same way.
Pretty could be
sure
sitting next to one of them.
But
oh, brother. No, seriously. If I would be afraid, it'd be logical to be afraid if this was a random act of crime in the neighborhood, but this was associated with the family and the people in the. A family member did this to another family member. Am I correct?
Yes, that's correct.
So there was no danger presented to your house except for stray bullets.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, so there's now that he's gone, there's no danger other than all the ickiness of this.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
That's how my very logical brain, that's not very emotional brain, I'll put it that way, works.
Well, that's kind of it is emotional and it's logical, but emotions need to be run by logic, and we need to accept both. They're both it's valid to say a traumatic thing happened next door. It was traumatic to me and my wife and my little girls that cop cars were everywhere and people died over there. But that's traumatic, and dealing with that trauma is a valid thing, and that's a sweet thing for you to do and you and your wife to work on together. That's different than we're in danger.
Yes.
Okay, and they're very separate things.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm back with you now. I had to catch up because I didn't know the story enough. All right. I'm sorry y'all been through this. How old are your babies?
Under 2.
One just turned 2 yesterday, or today, and then the other one is 5 months old.
Oh, so the 5-month-old has no idea, and the 2-year-old might have seen a cop car. So really, it's your wife was traumatized by it.
Yes, that is 100% correct.
Because I don't think the 2-year-old grasps probably what's going on.
No.
Oh yeah, the kids are just fine. They thought it was a fun thing.
And what she's saying, Jake, your wife.
So because of all this, she's saying she wants to move.
Yes, exactly. She just doesn't feel safe going on walks in the neighborhood anymore. Doesn't want the little ones playing out in the backyard as much, and so she is feeling like she needs to move. And I want to be able to provide that for her.
Okay, let me stop you. Dr. John Deloney would say that she's not going to feel safe anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Because the lack of safety is not due to the actual presence of crime, it's due to the trauma. And the trauma's inside of her, and it's going to go wherever you move.
Okay. This happened like a couple of weeks ago. I've been talking to my wife quite a bit. She still feels how she feels. Do you guys have any advice in navigating that?
Yeah, I think you guys need to see a therapist. She's been through hell. Mm-hmm. You need to have somebody help her with her trauma. Yeah, I mean, I'm not faulting that she has these feelings. I would feel the same way.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's creepy.
Super weird. Yeah,
it's super weird. But it's not. It's also the cause.
Now, if there was a break-in of
if there was if there were people breaking in Rachel's neighborhood, there was guys going in and knocking doors in and stuff in her neighborhood, and they caught them. So everybody feels safer now in her neighborhood. Okay, but that was not associated with a single family thing. If the next door neighbor's 16-year-old stole his mother's diamond brooch and sold it to buy drugs, that doesn't make you scared. unless he's going to come in your house to steal your diamond brooch, right? And so there's no logical reason to be afraid when you're walking, except that you've been traumatized. And that means if you move across town, you're going to be afraid when you're walking still. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes
So I don't
sense.
care if you move, but I don't want you to think moving is actually going to fix it.
It's going to solve her fear.
It's not going to solve it.
Okay.
So I would challenge you. I think I'm okay with you moving. Yeah. I might move, but I'm not going to move because I don't feel safe.
Okay.
Because that tells me that I haven't dealt with my trauma yet. Mm-hmm. So I would sit down with a therapist. I really would, because I think your wife's really been traumatized.
It's fair. Well, there was a murder in the neighborhood next to us, and it was terrible, but it was a family-oriented thing.
We would be traumatized.
It's so scary. But also, my kids will still ride their bikes in that neighborhood because it wasn't to your point.
It's not. They're not. It's not a drive-by shooting.
Dangerous people around. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not what's going on. So, but your wife has now internalized it, is what I'm saying, and that's okay. I understand. It's a wound. Trauma is a wound. It's a valid thing for her to be scared and to have gone through this. But to extrapolate that to, if I live on the other side of town, I won't be afraid when this had nothing to do with the house, then that means you got something else to work on.
Yeah.
So I would see, if it was me, we would sit down together and see a therapist.
Do 6 months of that. And then if it's, for some reason, it's still not good, then maybe try the move. I don't know.
I might move anyway, just ickiness. I can move off of ickiness.
The memory is of
just
it.
Ickiness is weird because it'll always be the murder house as long as you live there. I mean, it's weird. Like, so... Yeah. I bought a house one time when I was buying and selling real estate that a guy had been killed in. And it was like, it had a stigma, the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. But the people that bought it had no idea. And it wasn't, I didn't have any idea when I bought it.
Sure.
I didn't care. I was buying a foreclosure.
Right.
And so, but it's still, there's an ickiness. A life was ended there. It's weird. Mm-hmm. It's just strange. So the ickiness is a reason to move, but not, if you're actually using the I don't feel safe, then that tells me she needs some other stuff. She needs some other help with this. And that's okay. It doesn't mean she's a bad person. It doesn't mean she's, it just means she went through some trauma. But don't take that with you to the other side of town and then go, well, I can never go outside the rest of my life and walk because one time, 42 years ago, there was a murder next door and I never dealt with my trauma. Mm-hmm. That's how stuff develops. And so you don't want to live there. And I'm channeling my inner Dr. John Deloney.
I know, I was going to say, you said internalize. You were using some
John Deloney words.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I was like, man, trauma goes with you.
Well, I've been hanging out with him. I've been learning from him. He's a smart dude.
It's good.
So there we go.
It's real, though. So real.
It's so sad. I'm sorry y'all been through that, Jake.
I know.
And I'm just glad everybody's okay.
And what you don't want to do is make a stupid financial decision based on the heightened emotion either. So just let some stuff settle. Yes.
Be calm.
Go do some work. And then if you guys need to make a wise decision to move, do that.
And ickiness is an okay decision. But that's nothing wrong with that.
CHM isn't health insurance. It's a health cost-sharing ministry. Check it out for yourself at chministries.org/budget.